just in summary, hey, the past few months have been crazy, mad, to find myself in this place, to find myself in this position. I really can't just explain how I'm feeling and how it's been. Yeah, it's been really crazy for me. Yeah, this experience has been something that you didn't expect, but I believe God works in mysterious ways, so here I am today. Oh, when I talk about being mysterious, I was in PE, as you know, I was playing for Chippa United, and the season had already started. I think it was 2 games in, if I'm not mistaken, and everything just happened very quickly within the space of a couple of days. I found myself in Johannesburg, and yeah, here I am today, man. For myself, even in the past, I've set myself very high goals. I've set myself, I aspire to be, at the highest level, you understand? So, as arriving at Orlando, at a big club like Orlando Pirates, having 2 established senior goalkeepers, obviously, anyone would say it wouldn't be easy. And I knew that it really wouldn't be easy, but in my mind, I knew I wasn't just here to add numbers or to be just part of the group. But if it required me to be that, then so be it. But I came here to work hard and just to prove to myself, rather than prove to anyone, that I'm capable of doing what I know I could do. Like we've said, goalkeeping is a very special position. Having our own goalkeeper coach that has to deal with, just 4 people or 5 the most. And I think that relationship is very, very important for us goalkeepers, and also for the goalkeeper coach himself. In this position, you never know what happens when, you understand? So for him, it's just to keep you focused, that anything could happen, to keep you on the ground, you understand? To like push you to more than the people that are playing, if I may say. Understand? Because the goalkeepers that are playing can't be pushed as much as the ones that are not playing. So when it comes to that, it's really important to build that relationship with the goalkeeper coach, most especially when you're not playing, so that you can help you grow daily without even getting much game time. Yeah. Cape Town. Going into that week, the training week for Cape Town, for me, it didn't really start off really well. I remember the first day in training, I don't know where, my mind was all over. I can't even explain how I was feeling. But I think it was -4, and then back to -3, then you start to get yourself and start to play. I started to play the game far before even anyone tells you that you'll be playing this weekend, or the possibility is there that you could play. But it starts to play in your mind. And for me, it helps me a lot during the week, just to replay the game and the possibilities that could happen, and how you plan for the week, Yeah, and going into the game, mentally, I'd say I was ready, but you're never quite ready. You will never say, no, this is the perfect time for me to play. But going into the game, just my mind, just try to remain focused and do what I know I can, and not just try to complicate things just because it's your first game at a big club like Orlando Pirates, and the expectation from anyone, from the players, from the coaches, more especially from the fans. I just went into it just trying to prove myself right. You understand? Because it's not really about what anyone else says about you. You understand? It's about how I tell myself that I can and I belong here. And now it's the chance for me to show myself that, yeah, you really can. You understand? And it wasn't really easy. Going into the game, started first half very good, and it felt very nice, you know? With the fans, with everyone, the experience was very nice. And then second half, you know, you end up losing the game, but it wasn't easy. And you don't prepare for such moments, you know, as a player. When things start off good in a game and then as the game goes on, it goes south. And really, I believe it's one of the good games that I've played, although we lost. But just in general, played a really good game. And I was happy with myself, but you can't be happy with yourself having lost the game. But otherwise, coming back and looking back at Cape Town, it was a really good experience. Apart from the loss, it's not easy coming back from that, but here we are. I think it's just, I think people would say it's a monkey on your back. Every time you win, and then you still concede. You go into the next game, you win, but you still concede. For me, in what I would encourage myself on is just how much I've contributed towards the victory, and how the coach might have planned for the game, you know, getting goals, maybe 4, maybe 3. That is some word of encouragement I'll give to myself. But I knew at the back of my mind that I'm looking for that clean sheet. I'm chasing it with everything I have. And when it doesn't happen, you really you're celebrating, but you're like, damn, 60% there. But your job isn't really done yet. And I think the worst was Stellenbosch at home, when you felt like, yeah, no, it's a complete game, and then 80-something minutes you concede 4-1, and it really doesn't feel nice. But in the end, we got our first one, and we move and we strive for more. I think we didn't start off as we would have wanted. We didn't start off great. And it could be a lot of factors, you know. This is football. Maybe a new coach trying to, you know, install some different principles, philosophies into the club, into the players. We didn't start off well, but we drew towards the middle of the season like we are now. It's getting better, and recently 3 games in a row. Yeah, it's going on well. It's going on well, building something very good. And towards the end of the season, I think we'll get much better than we really are at the moment. And another plus is winning a trophy, which we always strive to. And there's another one, maybe the Nedbank again. It's just getting into every competition to try and win it. That is the demand that we place upon ourselves as a club. And towards the end of the season, this is the game. Anybody can say whatever, but we still have our aims and our goals to win the trophies that are available for the rest of the season. To Amapagania, we thank you for their support throughout the country, and we really appreciate them coming out in numbers and supporting us. Football is just the games of ups and downs, and we really appreciate them being with us, even in the tough times, even when it's not easy. And they should just know that every time we enter the pitch is to give 100% for the club, for the badge, and for the team that they love. You know, they we might not know, but there's a lot of sacrifices that they make to come watch us at stadiums, you know, to support us. And we know even when they fight, it's not from a place of hatred, that is from a place where they would want us to do more. And we really appreciate them. And they should continue to support us as they are doing.